And welcome back. Okay, so when I loaded the game here, I got this event straight away. A half-naked man is found sitting cross-legged to the side of the road. He states that a primitive with an army burned his farmstead, wronged the women, well, that's a nice way of putting it, and slew every swinging dick. I survived hiding in a brush pile with my hands wrapped over my mouth. The man wipes his nose. I've seen you with your weapons. If you seek this barbarian, then I can tell ya it seemed they was heading north of here. Down on the hills, a long way away to White Goat Mounds. We are on his trail. Okay, to the hills north. I guess we can go through this, unless this is an island. Well, it's not. Well, let's go here. Still have food, it seems. It's been a while since I bought it. So yeah, a lot of it is going to spoil pretty soon. I see undead tracks. And they probably, yes, well, maybe not. Maybe they came from here, but maybe not. Let's do the camp. Oh, I also see the Barbarian King. Okay. The King has one armored unhold, a few chosen, etc., but he's very far. Let's do this camp. Whatever it is. And I see a Barbarian camp. Well, we'll take a look, but we'll see. We'll see if I feel strong enough to fight it. Okay, so we should be fine for this camp, but let's go see. What exactly is inside? Is it the undead or not? It is the undead. Okay, but what kind of undead? Okay, zombies, no guests this time. Instead we have nachos. Okay, well that's going to be easy. And that is a-okay with me. Right, and then we wait around. Let them advance. And then we start slaying them. Use onslaught. Okay, fight is easy enough. I don't have much to say about it. Nicely done, Widold. Okay, so sadly this longsword doesn't actually get the swing ability. Guess it's not that sad, but would have been nice. Just get in there. And hold steady. Not that we need to hold steady, but why the hell not, since we have it. Bonk and bonk. Oh, not a kill. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, sure. Sure, why not? Fail, fail, fail. Basically an auto-win battle with zero risk here. I wonder how good combo would be for this one. He doesn't have it available, but it would probably be pretty insane. Anyway, whatever. We don't have it, so... It is what it is. Okay, take a hit there. And welcome back. Okay, and... Sure. Three more. Two more. Hold. Kill. Hold. Move. Root. That's the end of that. Widold gets a level. Now level 10. Plus 5 range skill. Plus 4 resolve, plus 4 hit points. Okay, and what do I give you? I guess I only have Fruits of Labor marked in green here. But there are other options. Guess I could go with a weapon specialization. Once again, like I've remarked in the past, would be nice to have Weapon Master for these guys. The throwers. But I don't. Only 70 melee skill. That kind of incentivizes swords over maces. I do have fast adaptation though, which incentivizes maces perhaps. Let's see, so I get one more perk point after this at level 11, then at 15 another one if he's still around, which we'll see. I mean, maces are good because you can stun your opponents. I guess I could go with just Mace Mastery here. And let's mark these in blue. What's the other one? This one. Okay, sure. I think I will take Mace Mastery here and give Widold a one-handed mace for now. Could also just give him a pole mace instead, but I don't know. Can keep using the nets if I use the one-handed version. Also, let's repair some of this stuff that we have. Though, what is our tool situation? It's not very nice. Not very good. Anyway, let's keep on moving. I'll leave this undead group, I guess. Okay, so the Tribal Warriors camp is Semi-tough. Maybe even tough enough to skip here. A few white armored unholds is the thing. One chosen. Many reavers. White armored unholds are terrifying. I don't have like a hammer specialist. So just getting through their armor is a bit of a task. Also, no one has Indomitable, so I think I'll skip this fight for now. You can't net unholds in Reforged either. Yeah, I think I should skip that. Sadly. I would do it with non-white armored unholds, like if they had some chosen or something instead, which is also difficult, but doesn't come with the variance. Let's just go deal with the king, who is... Is it these tracks? I don't actually see what these tracks are for some reason, despite having the lookout. I guess that's like a minor bug or something. Anyway. It should be these tracks, I think. Maybe not, but... A throng of refugees passes the company by. Rumors abound that the barbarian king is some way to the northeast. Yes, many of the people on the road are from Sandehaven and seem to have no interest in waiting around for a sea of savages to descend upon them. We are on his trail. Okay, let's stop by here. Is it gonna be night though? No. Okay, one throwing net, sure. I guess I should also buy the expensive tools. So 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a bit of food. Okay. Let's keep moving. Peasants recently passed here. But I guess also the king. Well, the game will give me an event in case... Well, this should be the right tracks, because I'm not even getting the notes. So, what else could it be? There he is, fighting a supply caravan. How rude of you, sir. I guess I will join the fight. Makes it a little bit easier for us, which is fine. Okay, let's see. Anything else to consider? Probably not. These are repaired though, so yes, there is perhaps... Yes, I should switch this to get 10 more durability. Also, should you perhaps be wearing something different? You're nimble. Yeah, I think so. That means switching out the helmet though. Is that better? Slightly. How about this? That's 49.24. Well, that's good enough. And that also frees up this helmet for... maybe like Mahdi. Yeah, sure. 30-20. Yeah, you could wear a heavier. Why are you wearing this? Well, I guess I've just stupidly given that to you and never bothered to check. Guess you could wear this even. Yeah, okay. Well, sometimes I just don't realize what I've done, which might have been perhaps even largely detrimental to your survival prospects. Anyway, we could still make this heavier, I suppose. We have the fatigue. How about this? 160-18? No. How about perhaps a scale armor? instead. Pretty close. Let's go with the Gladiator harness though for now. Okay, I think we are ready to take this fight, unless I want to make a switch here for Hadi. Or maybe I could give someone this armor with the hyena fur. Maybe like Wolfgang. I mean, he does have dodge and overwhelm now. Yeah, let's do it like that. That's better. Okay, and how many chosen do we have? A few. Well, we do have the nets in case we... Well, we don't really have a lot of nets, but we still have a few of them. Okay, I think we'll be fine though, especially with the supply caravan. Let's keep the combat speed up for now. Things are happening. Okay, let's go take a look. Nothing nearby. We see one river. Two rivers. Alright, advance. Oh, the king. The king is coming for us. And here's a crossbow man. Okay, and let's wait. Maybe the king will want to get next to us. Well, a reaver did. Oh, what the hell. Nice done. Nicely done there, crossbow man. Did he just dagger that guy? Stab and hits barbarian reaver. Stab and hits barbarian reaver. Killed barbarian reaver. Okay, sure. Let's wait with these abilities. Are you coming, king? He is also wavering. There you go. I'll keep the combat speed up. This seems to be super easy, at least so far. He is going to adrenaline cheat though. But maybe we can even kill him before he can do anything. Maybe. That means moving here with Wolfgang, or I could... No, I should save the kill for Zizhan there. Yes, you can yell all you like. I don't think I need Onslaught here. Nor is Hold Steady going to do anything. I'm not going to use Blitzkrieg either. That seems like a waste. Maybe just move. Let's move here with Bertram. Advance a little bit. Advance a little bit. Though, do you have Vigorous Assault? Yes, you do. Well, advance just there in that case. Could use this, but maybe it's better to wait on that because of the initiative buff being more useful later. Okay, Hadi, just advance, I suppose. Okay. Do that, and do that, and do that, and do that. Nicely done. Zishan doing splendid work. Okay, why don't just move there? Move there. Slightly awkward for Zishan, but better than taking a... Well, then again, this guy can't get to that position because this crossbowman is still alive. Okay, anyway, let's see what happens. 10 of them left. They are coming forward. Okay, now I'll lower the combat speed. This is a little bit silly. 1.5. Alright. Are you going to cheat with your adrenaline? No. Let's keep it as an option to shield wall though. You don't need to. Probably use the onslaught now. And when this barbarian chosen... Oh, you're going that way. Thought he would have engaged here, but he did not. Okay, let's see. Alright. Definitely no need to shield wall against just one of these fools. 3 of them here, couple of them wavering. I think it's fine if I do this aggressively. Especially since they're not even using adrenaline. Are they? No. There's the Unhold. Having a lot of fun. Sure. Guess I'll just get next to this guy and get the axe out. You, however, let's see, do I still have this? No, not that. Well, whatever. This is, yeah, this is 3 AP. Okay, sure. Tickle that chosen. If I do this move, then maybe it's a good idea to use the Blitzkrieg. But I can't, since I already did use Onslaught instead. Well, I could just move like here, which is the safer option. Or maybe like here, maybe that's better. Yeah, let's do that. And use Zubair on that spot, as well as Zahiri here, actually. Okay. Acts in 17. Even Zubar gets to act before that. They can do the rotations though. Let's do that and this. I'll make room for Zishan. Though, yeah, that's gonna be a kill here. Okay. Alright, might as well use Hold Steady. Not quite. That is a stun though. 92 miss. I suppose I'll go for the stun on the Beast Master. There you are. Getting hit by a hammer would hurt. I guess I'll wait. Nice job there, Footman. And off with your head. Espen. I guess help here. There are a lot of people capable of killing this Chosen here. Guess I'll just wait with Wolfgang. Just wait and then we assault the Unhold pretty soon here. Okay. So I'll move here now. This should also be fine. Now let's see if the Unhold is able to push this Footman around or not. And then decide... Okay. It did nothing. Guess I shouldn't have moved Bertram there because I blocked Zizhan. Nice stagger. Okay, just get in there. Just get in there. Good. Still grinning. Okay, easy fight. Espen gets a level. And we gain roots and berries from the caravan. Alright, Espen, level 10. Rolls +3 melee defense, which is nice to see. Also takes, I guess, fatigue. Though the resolve is also pretty good. I think I'll take the resolve, actually. Alright. And perk-wise... more fatigue would be nice from Wears It Well. Killing Frenzy also pretty good. There's also Fruits of Labor. I guess I should mark that in green. Not in green. Blue, at least. I think I'll take Wears It Well. Let's see what happens here. So 51 fatigue goes to 64. Okay, that's more fatigue to play with. Okay. And it should allow us to return this, yes. So I'm guessing there is a settlement of this faction in this direction. I'll actually go this way. Oh, never mind. There is a settlement, but it's of a different faction. In that case, we need to head to Sundayhaven, I guess. But let's stop by here. What do we have? What do we have? Not much. A couple of nets, but they're horribly priced. Okay, well, good talk. Let's head back to Sundayhaven. Leofric suffers a pierced hand. I think that's happened before as well. I need to get the paymaster to prevent people from demanding wages. But I don't have the retinue slot yet. Let's see what we have here. Secure cemetery. Well, I don't know. I don't care about this place that much. What is this? Patrol? Maybe. Heldenland Whitethall. That's a pretty long trek. Though I can sail here. From like Konixhaven if I'd like. Maybe. Maybe. I guess I'll take it. Let's see, where is the first one? We need to go to Heldenland. That's here. Sadly, there is no port available nearby. How much stuff do I have in the inventory? Not all that much. So, what I could do is take this and then just sail to Konixhaven and travel north. And if I see like a swordmaster or something along the way, then I could see if they're worth recruiting and then decide who gets to leave. Is it going to be Espen, who's actually doing pretty well? Since he rolled that +3 melee defense. Base melee defense is just 21 though. It's probably Espen, like I've been saying for a long time. It might also be Widold. Between those two, I think. Leofric and Mahdi are still a ways from level 11, when we will find out if promised potential was indeed promised or not. Anyway, let's take this. Also, it gives me a chance to spend some coin before the men realize that our coffers are full. Okay, Konixhaven. Okay, ambush trade routes. Let's sell things. I mean, now I'm making money, of course. Well, I guess I can afford it if they demand more pay. I don't remember what happens if you refuse. Like, probably they get bad mood, but how bad of a hit is it? I've been always getting the paymaster in my, I don't know, last like 2 years of playing this game. No matter the mod. Because I just hate dealing with that event. Because it can also repeat, which is rather silly, in my opinion. I think there's like a timer on it perhaps, but anyway. Is this worth keeping around? Probably not. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Anyway, ideally, they never get to actually ask for a raise. Okay, let's see. Can I spend money on someone? I mean, militiaman can be good, but I'm not going to go for that. Let's instead wait for like a swordmaster or maybe a hedge knight, something like that. Let's train the people up. Maybe not Espen though. Is there anything like a weaponsmith or something nearby. Gipfelfest. I could see if I could maybe buy something valuable at Gipfelfest. Would be nice to get more famed weaponry and like famed armors as well, I suppose, but famed armors are pretty expensive unless they're nimble, perhaps. At least they are in Legends. I don't remember how it works in Reforged or Vanilla, but I would assume that nimble armors are worth far less. Well, they are worth a lot, but monetarily speaking. Anyway, let's maybe sell to Sandberg as well. Also, yes, I should see about nets. Okay, none of them available here. Also, did I have more stuff to sell? Maybe. I think I'll repair those though. This can go. That can go. This can go. And that can go. I don't need 2 of these, do I? No. Also, I don't need this. Right? 270 minus 31. 240 minus 28. I mean, it's comparable. Whatever, I'll sell it. I'll sell it. Also, I don't need these. That many of those. Or those. Okay. Now, like also, yes, I was doing this. I was considering, yeah, let's train up at least Mahdi and Leofric, because they have promise potential. The rest of the guys can make do without training, though. Okay. Sail to Sandberg. And there is this guy available. No, I don't see anything special. Would be nice to see the stars, but I don't have a mod installed that does that. Anyway, let's buy nets and let's buy ammunition and I guess the amber shards. Okay. And let's move to Gipfelfest. This is quite the route we are taking for this patrol. Not sure if our employer had this in mind. And since we are... okay, brigands. I was gonna say, if we encounter anything along the road, we should kill them. I mean, we would be doing that even without the patrol contract, but anyway. Now it's even more valuable to do it. Okay, easy fight. Is this the mountains though? Well, whatever. I'm sure we can handle it. Terrain sucks though. Okay, sure. Well, let's see. Well, I guess this isn't the worst terrain by any means. Also, it isn't the mountains. It's just the hills. Alright. Should be a pushover fight overall. But let's should I wait here or not? Yeah, sure, let's wait around. See if anything happens here. Probably not, and it indeed they all had their say already. Okay. Pike against Mahdi. Let's take the high ground. Let the efficient killers handle this. Well, that would be how it would be anyway, but let's do it like that. Okay, and just move like here. Oh, oops. Meant to move there one tile further. Kind of autopiloting a little bit, since this should be pretty easy. Okay, let's let Milo take... actually this, because I can use adrenaline. just wait here, perhaps. But then again, do I need to wait? Definitely not. Whatever, just advance. Gonna take some armor damage kind of needlessly here, but it gets us through the fight quicker. 95 or 95. I'll go for a 95. And this one there. Vital support here. Also, yes, I do have Vigorous Assault. I should really like pay attention to what I've given these guys. Anyway, let's do that. Do that and just do that and that. Okay, and facilitate Zahiri getting Berserk off there. Like so. Move there. Don't care about the high ground advantage that this guy has. I can even step down. But let's not. It's in 12. Even if Zahiri gets hit here, it's gonna be fine. He's netted now, though. Okay, and I suppose let's use Hold Steady. Alright, Pike is waiting. We can also wait. You're fleeing. Okay, that's good. Let's wait a little bit, I guess. I'll wait and see where they want to move. Oh, you're going that way. Okay. Well, sure. Okay. I'm sure Mahdi can handle one robber with a pike. I mean, if he can't, then he doesn't deserve to hang around with us. Anyway, let's keep on killing. Nice stun there. Okay, just free your friend. And it seems they are leaving. Well, this guy isn't. Well, that is brave, but foolish. Now you will die instead. And off with your head, and take that, and that, and that. And that. And also this. Okay. Since I am on that patrol, maybe I shouldn't let this guy leave, but let's see. Let's see, can I catch up to him without using dogs? No, it seems like. Okay, I think I'll probably just let him go. Whatever, it's fine. Go away. Start farming land or something. Okay, Milo gets a level. Hadi gets a level. Loot this garbage. Milo level 10. Pretty nice level. So he does have Berserk, which incentivizes, I think, perhaps fatigue more than hit points. But hit points obviously also good. He doesn't have Brawny, and he's doing fine with fatigue. Also, if I take Engard, which I will, I think, at some point, then I should probably have like a Northern Sword instead of this. because I get the free riposte from Engard. Anyway, okay, I changed my mind. Let's take hit points over the fatigue and take either Engard or Bulwark. I think we should probably prioritize survival at this point, at least on Milo, so we can do more damage with Engard next level. Let's take Bulwark to improve the resolve a lot. So 52 goes to 77. Okay, and that will improve further once we get heavier armor for him. Also Hadi leveled, level 9. Also +3 melee defense. I will take that. He also needs help with resolve, so I will skip this +2 melee skill here. Let's take the range skill, melee defense and resolve. Hit points would also be good, but I don't know. Can't get everything. And Hadi is decent, but I won't be too sad if he dies, and I might even consider letting him go at some point. But I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. I only have Bullseye selected here in green. Bully would be good, but you need to be in melee for that. Formidable approach, kind of the same as Bully. Needs melee. I could just go with Mace Mastery like I did with Widold. I mean, that's a pretty good plan actually, and I did loot a two-hand mace there. So Bullseye would be more damage, and I guess more hit chance as well. But I don't know. Since I don't get that Weapon Master perk, maybe it's time to pick up actually Mace Mastery. I don't think I'll go Spears with him. Also, it does help in survival. Once someone gets up close and personal, you can just bonk them in the head, and perhaps that takes care of the problem. Okay, I'll do the same thing as I did with Widold, which is Mace Mastery. And let's actually mark this in blue. And instead of the Great Axe, let's give him the two-handed mace. Not as good of a weapon, but eventually we will... I guess I could also go with this. Is this better? 60 to 75. Yeah, it does seem to deal more damage. Okay, Pole Mace instead. Allows him to maintain his distance if he likes. Also, maybe I should do it... let's see, 100 minus 8, 150 minus 11. I guess it's fine to keep using a Gladiator harness. It's not completely optimal, but it's fine. Okay, anyway, let's get a move on. Oh, we also do have a spiked mace. Let's compare a little bit. 50 to 75. 50 to 70. Okay. And they should be 6 AP attacks, both of them. Yes. Alright. So we were heading to Gipfelfest. Also, yes, I should probably... Let's see. Is there something to repair? Kind of. Kind of. Yeah, okay. Ten heads out of 35. Does Furstenwall have anything? Just a kennel. Okay. Well, let's head to Gipfelfest. Hopefully find something. Okay. And Weaponsmith has nothing. Armorer has nothing. Recruits. There is an Oathtaker and a sellsword here. I think it's time for one of our weaker members to leave. If I had more roster spots, then they could stay. No one is horrible. But it might be time for like Espen or Widold to go. Widold has been good for us, but I think he's a bit of a liability with 30 melee defense. These bolas are excellent weapons though, but I don't know, maybe we don't... I don't know, in some fights these bolas, especially when you have two people throwing them, they basically trivialize some opponents because they ignore shields completely and they can stagger and stun. Even so, I think Widold might be the weakest, that or Espen, of the team. Widold does have Berserk with a lot of fatigue, so he can deal pretty nice damage with Opportunist as well. Well, what I'll do first is do the tryouts for these guys. Do I see anything that I really dislike? This guy gets Professional, Fencer and Leadership, among with a lot of other things. Seems good. How about this guy? Survivor Brave gets Man of Steel. Okay, but well, I definitely want Mr. Berthold, the Oath-taker. I want to see. If his stars roll badly, then I might just let him go immediately. But yeah, I think either Widold or Espen will now leave the company. I think Espen actually... I mean, he's level 10, he's doing okay. I think Widold might be useful for longer. Yeah, I think I'll go with Espen instead of Widold here. Okay. Well, you have served me well, Espen. You did reach level 10. And you're not bad, but I'd like to do better. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll make this exchange here. I will give him 440 crowns as compensation. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Okay, let's see about Berthold. Okay, no stars in the right places though. Nice resolve. 63 melee skill, that's good. 10 melee defense is also good. That is the max roll for melee defense. But yeah, no stars there. So he kind of needs to roll well if I keep him, so I think I'll let him go as well. Professional is nice to get, as well as pattern recognition. He might be really good if he rolls well, but since I don't have the stars in the nice places, I don't know. Starts with 65 hit points, but doesn't get Colossus. So going with Nimble is a big risk. Does have 2 stars in initiative, which helps with dodging things. What I could do is keep him around for a few levels, see how he rolls, and then if he does badly, I could just let him go. Probably do need to end up giving him shield expertise. Yeah, the stars are kind of awkward. The initiative is good though. Probably would go with like poise and dodge. You can do a heavy armor build with dodge, of course, but I don't know about that. Also, I won't be taking Fencer if I keep this guy, I don't think. Well, I guess we'll keep him around for now. So welcome aboard, Berthold. Let's call you We'll See. And if I see another good recruit, it's probably going to be Widold who leaves, but we shall see about that as well. He can go into the backline for now. 230 minus 12 helmet. Which is slightly better than a Gladiator helmet. Let's give that to Milo. And this guy can take, like, maybe the letter scale armor. And a pike. And a dagger. That's slightly heavy, but sure. Okay, let's see. So definitely with this amount of initiative does go with dodge. Professional can give us a lot of different things. Shields, maybe. Those definitely yes, that maybe. Okay, well, I'm not that happy about this. But let's see how he does. Definitely Espen is... or Espen was better than this guy is at level 1, but if he rolls well, then he will be a greater Espen than Espen ever was, but yeah. If he had started lower with the melee defense and melee skill, I would just let him go, but he did... Well, apart from the melee skill is average. But melee defense is the max roll. Resolve is also nearly the max, as is the initiative. So yeah, pretty good rolls overall. We'll see. This guy though, I think I'll leave him here. He might be better. He might have better stats, better rolls. He does start at level 3. Guess I could just let Widold go here now as well. See about this guy. And if he is bad, then we can take like a... No, I really do want a Swordmaster at some point. Especially since I didn't have one for the poacher run. Okay, let's just leave this guy here for now. For now, let's train up Berthold. We'll see. Okay. Also, our banner is named Berthold, is he not? No, he's Bertram. Okay. Alright, sure. Well, there you go. Definitely would have kept Espen around had I more roster slots, but I don't. Anyway, 1 stack of tools, please. Maybe some food as well. And let's get a move on, finally. Alright. Like, if that guy had like 2 stars in melee defense, we could make a super tank out of him, basically. Right? Underdog, pattern recognition. No Colossus, though. Like I already said. Well, anyway. Let's stop by at Furstenwall. Edward the Bear. Don't see anything that really incentivizes me to try him out. Also, bastards start with very low resolve. Anyway, let's patrol. There's this place which is full of ghasts. I guess we can do ghasts. It's fine. Sure, let's go do ghasts. Just need to be a little bit careful. Also, doing it during the night is... Since we don't have ranged... Well, ranged units against ghasts aren't useful anyway, but... It would be nice to have some vision. Well, let's go see how we do. Oh, it's not ghasts anymore. Okay, well, that's fine. Seems to be just zombies. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's make sure, though. Okay, sure. Zombies and a couple of fallen heroes. This will take care of the contract for us. Also, yes, combat speed. And then we wait. Guess I could have waited with everyone with one button. Okay. Let's leave that kill for this one. Berthold, the new guy's stay might be very short, depending on the next 2 levels. Which means we have one spot opening up. If that is the case. Oh, what the? Oh, I get this bug again. So I can't actually target this Wienerganger. I can target the other one though. I've had that before. Annoying. Well, it doesn't really matter in this fight, but pretty annoying to see. Overwhelmed times 2. There was a case to be made for Espen to stick around long term, so it's definitely possible I made a mistake there, letting him go like that. But since the Black Monolith fight went so badly the last time I did it in Reforged with the poacher run, I think I should make sure that everyone is really up to the task. But I did definitely make plenty of mistakes last time. Anyway, what's done is done. And like I've been saying many times, also during the poacher run, is that I would like to get a sword master at some point. Not all of them will be good. They start with very low HP. So you kind of need help with that. So stars in hit points, Colossus, 9 lives, something like that. So I don't think I've seen even one. Maybe I've seen like an early one when I couldn't afford it during this run, but for a long while I haven't seen a single one. Okay. And there is also, I don't know, like I said when I got rid of Espen, also once again I can't target this guy. Nor this one. What the hell? Like, what? Weird. I think it fixes itself if I wait. Anyway, what I was saying is, like I said, when I fired Espen and got the new guy, I think I said it at least, is that maybe there's a case to be made for... Oh, there was a... Okay, whatever. Maybe there was a case to be made for one of the hybrids to be let go instead. Especially Vital, since he can't really handle the heat up close and personal. But I don't know. Not sure. Definitely not an expert in Reforged. Probably made plenty of mistakes building my characters during this run as well. I know I definitely kind of did during the poacher run when I was even less familiar with what exactly Reforged does and what's good and what's not. But I would imagine that eventually I'll get the hang of it. Also, there's a case to be made for Berthold to be let go at some point, but... Oh, not you, not Berthold. This guy, Wolfgang. But I suppose even if his melee skill is hindered by being clumsy, especially when he's confident, I guess it's good enough. In Legends, you do generally want even more melee skill than what he possesses, but it seems that maybe that's just... Maybe that is enough. You don't actually need all that much in terms of melee skill unless you fight like swordmasters without nets or something like that. Yeah, Vital's melee skill sucks. Also his melee defense sucks. He's very good at range. So if I babysit him, he's very useful. But he's going to be the next one to be let go, I think. Unless the new guy doesn't do well. Well, I'll forgive that one. 95 miss. Okay, but there we are. That's that fight done. We get 3 levels. Okay, Zahiri level 13, getting ever closer to level 15, which is the next perk point. Okay. I think I continue taking hit points with melee skill, melee defense. Leofric level 10, getting closer to level 11, promised potential. We shall see if he succeeds or not. Not the best level up. +2, +2. Let's also take the hit points. +4. And then we take Duelist, I think. Or maybe Relentless. Let's take Duelist. Leofric will be let go if he fails. Same goes for... What's his face? Where is he? This guy, Mahdi. If you guys fail, you will be let go. Keep that in mind. Do not disappoint. Okay, Berthold, level 2. Did you roll well or not? Kind of. Kind of well. +3 melee skill. +2 melee defense. +5 initiative or +4 hit points as well. Yeah, I think he probably does go with Poise. As much as I would like to get Nimble. I could go with heavy armor. just ignore the initiative or even try to make it work. That heavy armor plus dodge build, but I don't know about that. Anyway, I think I'll take the professional first here. Let's see what we get. Flails. Okay, flails are good. Flails are good. So probably he'll be like a shield plus flail. If he's still with us. I'm also a little bit tempted of leaving this +2 melee defense. Not taking it and instead taking hit points and initiative instead. It is more points. But if I ignore those +2 rolls, then he'll never get a good melee defense. I guess, yeah, initiative is kind of melee defense as well. The fatigue also would be nice. I'm taking the initiative since I can't really ignore that initiative when he started so high with 2 stars. I really want that hit point roll, but let's take the melee defense instead. I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I've made my decision. Alright, and we are at 31 out of 35. Let's now head towards the actual patrol destination. Be careful around the nighttime forests. Brigands. Okay, sure. I can even maybe fight both at the same time. The wandering group and the location. And it would probably be fine. So it's about to be dawn. Which means nasty projectiles heading towards our foreheads, perhaps. So, okay, if it were the night time, I would do both at the same time. Also, I can't even do it at the same time. Anyway, let's do the sharp blades ambush first and then chase down these fools. Okay. Should be very, very, very easy. Okay, hello there, almost naked scoundrel. How nice to see you. Okay, let's just get to killing. Yeah, this is pathetic. Just pathetic. Oh, hello there. This guy actually has a hooked blade. Sure, why not? Let's just move. Of course, I kind of do dislike having the roster limit, but it does make leveling quicker, since I don't have the leveling speed help that I would have in Legends, where you can train people and also caravans and deliveries give nice XP. But when it comes to actually recruiting and letting people go, when you have a roster space that's so limited, it gets awkward. Still trying to rationalize it to myself, I guess. How I let Espen go there. I think it was the right call, but he wasn't bad. Let's not think that Espen was bad. while I still remember his name. One of them might be getting away, I'm fine with that. Go live your best life if you can. I'm not going to send a dog out, but if I get to act... Well, actually, yes. Sahiri does get to act. Okay, well, I guess you don't get to live in that case. Sahiri acts before he does. So it's not too much of an inconvenience to kill him. Wolfgang actually got to act before Sahiri. There we are. Shurade and Zison get levels. Zison level 12. Just takes hit points, melee skill, melee defense. Pretty much a no-brainer. Shurade level 7. Shurade, I guess there's a chance I let him go as well at some point. Discovered talent has not given us anything in melee defense, which is where we wanted things. Nor in initiative either. He roll +5 there though. He does have anticipation. I wonder how good it would be to take it here. Also, this is the level where I need to decide whether to go with Nimble or Poise. Well, I guess I can delay that, but... I mean, I'm not going to get rid of a guy who has 81 melee skill at level 7. That would be silly. He'd roll +5 hit points. Maybe I could go with Nimble. That leaves more fatigue. Not having Colossus does hurt though. Okay, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to take Nimble here. And if he dies, he dies. It's fine. Let's take Nimble. Let's take the +5 hit points. Let's take the +4 melee skill. And I think I'll take the +5 initiative over the +2 melee defense here. +5 resolve also kind of taunting me. Okay. And still... I didn't see what I got there, but... Yeah, melee defense still without stars. Oh, did I get the initiative stars now? I guess I did. Anyway, since he's now nimble, he gets to wear different gear. So that and, I guess... This? No, that. 49. Let's see, was this the same? No. Okay, well, let's go with that combination. 69 hit points. We'll see if that's enough. Okay, anyway, let's repair that. And let's... Oh, I also got a bill hook somewhere. Maybe it was this fight? I don't remember when I got it. Anyway, that means that Wolfgang actually gets that. Yeah. Like so. Also repair that. Repair this military cleaver. Okay, that's an upgrade. Also, I don't remember when I got this. I'm not paying attention. Not a good way to play this game, really, but we are still alive. Okay, repair those. Anything else? Probably not. Alright, so we are making decent progress. Pretty soon we'll see if Leofric will get to stay or not. He's not like the best promise potential, but he's good enough to stick around if he succeeds. Also, yes, this group. So this weapon is pretty damaged. Well, I guess it's fine for this short fight. We take armor damage a little bit, but only a little bit. Okay. Let's kill even more prickies. Alrighty. Let's wait. That's what I basically always do, but it's good to not do things without thinking about what you're doing for at least 2 seconds. %, for the military cleaver now. Would be nice to have that rotation or vigorous assault here for Zishan. So he could immediately get to his Bonkich. Well, let's wait and see. Maybe this guy will come close enough. Would be nice to see. This is a tougher fight than the last one, but obviously still very easy. Zahiri is about to get netted. Alrighty, and just do that. Just do this. Free Zahiri if you can. You cannot. And of course it's possible that Bertolt just dies. Even if he rolls well. Stating the obvious, of course, but especially when he's like level 2 or 3 or 4, he might just bite the dust. Yeah, move there. And go for this one. No stagger. Guess this one goes here. Stagger plus stun. Okay. Let's actually use... No, you're nimble. Maybe I don't need to shield wall. Yeah, if you die, you die. It's fine. If you can't hack it against brigands when you're nimble, then we will dig a grave for you, I suppose. Especially when still wielding a shield as well. Okay, go for that one. Maybe Mahdi's shield walls, but we shall see. Bonk! And bonk! I do love Zishan with his big bonk. Okay, and... go for this one, I guess. So I could have gotten Berserk off there. Well, whatever. So I think I've said this before, but when we see the first new legendary location, I think we should try it probably straight away. I don't know how tough it is, but I think the patch notes claimed that it's like a mid-game location, so it should be doable for this company. at this point. And I do have the 2 Save Scums that can be used for the 2 new legendary locations. Anyway, Berthold has leveled. Will he actually do well this time? Level 3. He does do excellently. +3, +3. Okay. He's making a case for himself. He's probably going to stick around. He is now at 69 melee skill. And let's take the +6 initiative as well. Okay. And I might even decide to go nimble with him as I did with, what's his face? The Brutalizer. Anyway, he's handling himself well. Nice to see. Nice to see. Guess since I am going dodge, might just as well take a Relentless already. Sure. Okay. And we'll give him a flail eventually, but he can continue holding the pike, I think. Also, how good is this for a nimble? Yeah, this is actually excellent for a nimble. Can I wear this and get the full? No, not quite. It's pretty close. Someone else is able to wield that. How about Zishan though? I mean, this would be nice with the Heinefer mantle, but the thing is, Zishan has 45 initiative due to being paranoid and hesitant. So it's still useful, but not as useful. If I were to... Well, then again, I could just apply this Heinefer mantle to this one. Does it have one? No, it doesn't have anything attached to it. So I could attach this here and just give it to, like, someone who actually uses dodge later. But for now, it would be a good upgrade for Zishan, and more durability means more survivability. Sure, let's go ahead and apply that. 145 minus 11 now. Okay. Alright. Also, let's... It doesn't matter, but let's give this guy some bolts. Okay. And on with the patrol. We are basically done with it, but we still need to travel to the locations. Bertram and Sahiri walk up to Mottled. Walk up to you, mottled with bruises. It appears they've been in a bit of a scuffle. Seeing as how neither one is dead, you don't really care what it was over, but they tell you anyway. Apparently the gambler took some money in a bit of sly cardsmanship. You ask either man if the company's money was involved. They say no. You ask what the hell they want from you then. Bertram gets fractured ribs. Son, I am disappointed. Anyway, let's continue. Stop by Whitetail first. Okay. Selling price might be okay. Let's see. 14 is not fantastic, so let's not sell here. Okay, there is taxidermist. We need 2 more things, right? And that is far more than 2. Right. And now we move... Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, it's the ambition, of course. The young boy hails you down and asks if you're the leader of the Bloodforged. Eyeing the surrounding parts, you ask what it is to him. He shrugs. Well, I mean, nothing by it, sir. If I find and fetch him, I get paid 3 gold coins, that's all. Intrigued, you ask who it is set to pay this reward. The boy is picking a booger and looks up. What's that? I ain't seen the gold yet. Gotta find the man first. Sighing, you pull the boy's hand aside, snot and all, and ask him again. The boy snorts, thinking. Staring at the dirt, at the worms there, he nods. Was a taxman, not the gold-fetching sort. He'd not pay me a coin, the man's a long-fingered devil, so says my pa. I mean the animal taxman, strips the beasts and fashions something fierce with them. Coats, blankets, poisons, and tranks. That taxman. Well, they all talking to one another. They says the Bloodforged work makes for the best business in all the land, and they all itching to meet them again. Ah, he's speaking of the taxidermists. Smiling up at the boy on the head and wish him the best of luck in his hunt. He snorts and hawks a loogie. Luck ain't much all to do with this. I aim to find the man the learned way, keeping my eyes open and ears peeled and my breeches high and tight. The Bloodforge presents its trophies proudly. Alright, I wonder if that's enough for a new retinue slot. Does it actually show up? Yes, it does show up here before it tells you. Unless I missed this earlier. But there is a free seat. And since I'm doing well with money, it might be time for the... Let's see. Hey, Master, where are you? Did I already have the Paymaster? Oh, no, I didn't. This is the cartographer. Am I blind? Again? Bounty hunter to cook. Well, I don't see the Paymaster. Why is that? Why is that? Surely I don't have him here. Yeah, I don't. Quartermaster, recruiter, scavenger, drill sergeant, surgeon, trader, bounty hunter. Is it excluded from the gladiators? That's the only thing I can come up with. Unless I really am blind. Well, I don't see it anywhere. Well, let's take the bounty hunter. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe it is indeed excluded. Huddy enters your tent. Sir, we got a group of refugees out here that would like to talk to you. You set aside your quill pen and go to meet them. They're an awful mess, looking more like a dish rags thrown to the mud than people. One, a man nursing a knob where his hand used to be, steps forward and speaks. I take it you're the one in charge. Nodding, you ask the man what has happened and why it concerns the company. He explains, gesticulating with his one good hand. The greenskins are attacking. Well, that's nothing new. You ask where they are and if they're goblins or orcs. The man shakes his head. Well, see, that's just the thing. It's both. They're working together. Hordes of them, as numerous as the blades of grass beneath our feet. I misspoke in a way. What I should have said is that they aren't just attacking, they're invading. All of them. Together. An invasion beyond any scope or measure. Don't you understand? You look at the crowd of refugees. Children huddled beneath the skirts of their mothers, men looking lost. The man continues. My father fought in the Battle of Many Names. He always did say they'd come back. And now I suppose he's right. We hear the noble houses are panicking and might join forces. Lest we all be overrun. If you want my advice, I say stay out of it. Those hordes, there's no stopping them. And the things they do... You grab the man by his shirt. The things they do don't worry me. Get out of here, peasant, and leave the fighting to the fighters. War is upon us. Okay, so Greenskin Crisis. Anyway, we've reached Heldenland. Okay, but that is enough for now. I will do maybe some buying and selling here. At least selling. Selling price is 19, which is pretty nice. Let's take a quick look at the recruits here. Okay, I don't see a swordmaster, so nope. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.